Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. So recently I went on a house sitting experience. Now, for those of you that don't know what it is, basically it's an owner that is going away from their house for a while and they basically want somebody to take care of their house and also their pets if they have any, and exchange you basically get a free stay. I just thought that it was a cool idea, and maybe like sometime in the future when I want to travel to foreign countries, that I can use house sitting as a way to basically get a free stay instead of, spending a lot of money on hotels or Airbnbs. Honestly, I went into it not knowing what to expect, but it was the most fun that I've had in a while. It was a couple that was going away for vacation for 5 days, and they wanted me to take care of their dog, whose name is Harry. He's like 6 years old, I believe, which I didn't know about this, but apparently 6 years in dog years is like 40 years in human years. So I'm essentially taking care of somebody that's like twice my age if the dog was a human. I was wondering like why is he so chill? Like other than taking him out on walks, most of the time he's just laying on the floor or he would want to sit on my lap, like just lay on my lap. I'll actually insert a montage right now to show you guys a little bit of what it's like to house sit for somebody. Sit, Harry, sit. Good job. Harry is just such a adorable dog. Like when I saw Harry, I was like, how are you real? How are you a living thing? The thing about Harry is that he loves to be around people. So whenever I go to the bedroom, he'll walk right behind me, and then when I go to the kitchen, he'll be right next to me. He is a little bit picky when it comes to eating food. So that's what the owner told me. But I think for the most part, it was just like such a positive experience that I'm now like, I would want to do it all over again. You know what I mean? When the opportunity presents itself. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've been alone for the last few years or so. But having a dog by my side just felt so therapeutic. It's just nice to have like a companion, you know? For me, most of the time, even when I'm alone, I'm really complacent with myself. Like, I love, spending alone time, but sometimes I do feel lonely. Something about having a companion just makes everything better. Whenever I have an opportunity to interact with anybody, like whether that's a person or even a pet, I feel like I just value those quality times more than anybody else ever would. The time that you get to spend with somebody is so precious. That's why for me, even sometimes when I'm still experiencing the moment where I'm interacting with other people, I start to miss it, even though I'm still experiencing it, because I know that eventually it'll come to an end. I'm just a sentimental person when it comes to those type of things. When you build a deep and meaningful connection with somebody, it just leaves a lasting impression on your mind. Hopefully, somewhere down the line, I can go back to take care of Harry again. Maybe also, inspire me to be more social. As much as I'm happy being alone, I feel like humans are supposed to be around each other. So just got a package in the mailroom. I'm thinking it's probably the shoes that I ordered from Nike. Speaking of shoes, you guys have no idea how hard it is to find a shoe that's like size 13 on any shoe store. Every time I try to look for size 13 shoes, either they're out of stock or like the only ones that are left are like the boring colorways that nobody wants. So I'm just left with like no shoe to wear. And then recently I just checked one of my recent searches for this shoe that I was looking for. And it turns out they had it in stock. They just restocked it. And I was like, I dropped everything that I was doing. I was like, I have to cop this right now. Or else, if I wait for a few more days, it's gonna be out of stock again. So I got the Sabrina 2s. It's a new basketball shoe. Well, it's fairly new. Alright, time for the unboxing. Woo, woo. Yo, these are so fresh. Oh my god. Y'all see the bottom of the shoe? Apparently this is the closest shoe right now to Kobe's, which I like the sound of that because I think right now Kobe's go for $180, which is way out of my budget. I think you can get a pretty good basketball shoe for less than $140, and this was $130, I believe. But yeah, I like the colorway on this. It's like not too fancy, but just good enough that it fits my style. Shout out to Sabrina Ionescu. Real hoopers know she's a certified bucket getter. Now I'm at the park enjoying some boba. I had no idea it was this hard to find good boba places in the East Coast. In the West Coast, there's like so much competition that it doesn't matter which restaurant, which store you go to, they always have good boba just because everybody's trying to outcompete each other. In the East Coast though, it's a different story. Like it took me a while to find this place. They have the honeydew milk tea. It's so good. That's the one thing that I'll give to the East Coast is that they got the honeydew milk tea. I've never seen any boba store in the West Coast that has this. I knew I liked honeydew because I used to try the honeydew flavored Haichu and I liked that a lot. So I knew that when they have a milk tea that's flavored with honeydew, I knew it would be good. I feel like in the East Coast, it's so hard to find anything that's Asian in terms of like Asian food, or even when I try to find Asian grocery stores, like the closest one is probably like 20 to 30 miles away, which kind of makes things difficult a little bit. Every once in a while though, you will find gems like this. So I'll keep looking for them.